what exciting announcements we have tonight. Before we make the announcements, we're going to make what's been happening the last 3 days in GWT in Toronto, World Headquarters in Toronto, where there was a National Women's Show, and I saw some of the pictures earlier on yesterday and the day before. It's like, wow, our booth was just absolutely insane. What we're going to do is maybe we'll go to Annalie. I know Annalie was at the show, and maybe Annalie can start us off by what she saw, what she experienced, you know, what we missed. And more importantly, I know they had people rushing the booth, whether it was our products or our opportunity. It was just everybody flooded our booth, and our booth, thank God, was by far the largest booth in the entire show. So Annalie, are you there?
Okay, I am here. Can you hear me, Lisa?
Yes, we can, Annalie. Come on, sweetheart. Tell us what happened on the weekend.
Great.
What did we miss?
Well, I don't even know where to start. This was absolutely out of the world event for Global Wealth Trade Corporation. First of all, let's start with our booth. Our booth was absolutely the best, the most professional, the most luxurious booth there could be at the trade show. And this is not just me saying. Many people, basically everyone who came to see our booth, were very, very impressed with all the exhibitions, the way the exhibitions, all our products were displayed. And of course, once they saw the products, they were actually blown away. They couldn't believe it, that this is Canadian company, only 8 years old, having this kind of success and this kind of product line and operating in 81 countries. So I have to say truly, like, I was so proud to be part of there, to be selected. We only had 12 luxury consultants there representing company, and of course Sanaz and Sarah were also there. And of course some of the office people were there actually on Saturday, because part of our trade show, we also had a fashion show. And this was, unfortunately, myself was not able to go because some of us had to stay at the booth and work the booth. But everybody who were there, like, it was standing room only. Like, people were just crowded. There was no room to move around. They were oohing and ahing, and it was just, it was, again, professionally done fashion show with absolutely luxurious products to show to everyone. So tons of people.
What was the Fairy Wheel of Fortune all about?
Wheel of Fortune, well, we actually had a Wheel of Fortune there. Like, people were actually, we had a few times every day. We announced the time, and now we're going to have this wheel. So basically it was people spin the wheel, and wherever the wheel stopped, so they had opportunity to win $100, $500, or maximum $1,000 shopping spree.
Oh, wow. Wow.
To go online, you know, and choose whatever they like for that. And we had lots and lots of people who actually, like, for the $1,000 shopping spree, we actually had every day, we had a draw. So there was just one person who actually won that. But for the $100, first day we didn't have a draw, so everybody who pulled that $100 is going to receive $100 shopping spree. For Saturday and Sunday, we had also draw for that, but few people were drawn on the end of every day on Saturday and Sunday. So people were lining up, like, you know, again, as usual, we blocked some of the walkways for the rest of the public to go by, but it was like excitement was just overwhelming. And we had so many leads, like, I don't know, my table is just, I'm swarmed with all the papers I have that, so it's going to take definitely more than few days to follow up all these people and let them know that they are either the winners or they are new VIP clients, because we had a very beautiful, nice form for everyone to fill to become a VIP preferred customer with a $15 credit in their account when they go into their account there. So everybody filled the form. We have, like, with everyone now who were there, going to put all these people through as a VIP customers. We're going to have like, I don't want to throw the number, but it's going to be huge number of new VIP customers in the company. And Christmas is coming, as you know, so if these people are going to go now online and see what we have, our retail sales going to just go off the roof.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow. I can't believe this. I wish I was there. I could see the pictures. I could feel the excitement.
I know.
It's just absolutely insane.
It absolutely was insane, and it was just really, really very well put together, well run, and like Sana says, actually many people from other booths came to here and complimented, like, you know, how our exhibition all looked like and how professional we all were conducting ourselves around the booth and approached the people, and it was absolute 100% success. So I was very, very happy to be part of it, and company also would be very happy to know that it was a very successful event for all of us and for the company.
Thank you very much, Annalie. Thank you. Now, can I have people that attended the show today raise their hands, sharing, if you can tell us who they are. They can share their experience. I know Sanaz is going to be on shortly, within the next minute or so, or maybe we can get someone else, you know, that was at the show. Actually, everyone that was at the show, raise your hands, and we'll be able to unmute and get you to speak. So who do you have any sharing that's ready to speak?
I'm still waiting for the people raising your hands. So besides Annalie, I haven't seen anyone else.
Okay.
Let me see. Maria Gaderi. Of course, Maria. Give me 1 sec. Let me unmute you. Okay, we have Maria on the call. Hi, Maria. Can you hear me? A lot of feedback, but I can. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Let's see. What can I? Yes, somebody on the line has their line unmuted. If they can mute themselves, then you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Well, Reza, it's so great to hear your voice and so great to hear your training. Thank you so much for reminding us of the first 90 days. We've been just sitting here with the team and listening, and wow, what a weekend we had. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm exhausted and I'm excited with the team. We had the New York team over here over the weekend, and we've been driving to the Women's Show every day morning from 8 a.m. until we did the Women's Show from 8 a.m. every day until Friday was till 9 p.m., Saturday till 6 p.m., and Sunday today was till 5. So I can't tell you, I've done so many trade shows for Global World Trade, and I've never seen a trade show so jam-packed, so successful, so amazing. Just the fact that we were giving away $15 shopping spree, no others, I mean, there's a lot of freebies there, but obviously everything is so unvaluable. There's nothing really special, and for them to walk into our beautiful booth in the middle of the entire show, thousands of women were in this show, and people just were walking in and they were just mesmerized by all the product line, by how glamorous our booth was, right in the middle of the business section. One side was business section, one side was fashion, the other side was facing the food section, where all the crowd was, and people would just walk in, they were mesmerized. And when they were finding out we're giving away $15 shopping spree, and they're like, $15 shopping spree from high-end designer brand, that's amazing. And they were asking, where have you guys been before all these 10 years? How come we never seen you in stores? And our answer was, we are a designer we've been working with a lot of celebrities, and right now we're actually opening for the public, and we're introducing the brand to the public, and you get a $15 shopping spree, or even just like Annalie said, you could spin the win and spin and win at $500 or $1,000 shopping spree. When Sanaz did the fashion show, it was actually my break time that time. Me and Tony were walking around, and we got to actually be part of this fashion show. As you saw, we didn't have a lot of the great part that was, I was so excited. I was standing there when she was introducing the product on the stage. There was thousands of people were sitting, and this is a corner that had many of these different booths. They had their part for the fashion show, and they were speaking, and not for the fashion show, but doing their stuff, introducing, and so I'm going to share with you, they never had so many people, so much crowd sitting for any of these booths as they had it for Global World Trade. There were so many people who were sitting, and I was looking at this crowd, and I'm like, wow, there is maybe 4 or 5 consultants in the entire crowd, the entire thousands of people sitting there with all customers and prospects who basically for the first time hearing about Global World Trade. And as soon as she finished, it was kind of like an attack. I was just looking at Tony. I'm like, we got to get ourselves to the booth ASAP. That booth gonna get attacked. And sure enough, as soon as the show was finished, the fashion show was finished, all those people attack our booth, and there was just line up around the table, and people were. We did not have a chance to speak to people properly and ask them or get they were just like, how can I buy it? With so many people coming, and they wanted to buy the product. So many people wanted to purchase right away. So many people, they could not believe they actually can be part of a high-end designer brand. And they were like, show me right now. So we actually, there was a lot of napkin presentation was done in 5-minute and 10-minute presentation was done, and people were like picking their packages. They're like, I want to come and learn more about it. I want to get it started right away. So it was, the crowd never stopped. And let me tell you, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was pretty much 18 hours Friday and 12 hours yesterday. We did not have a chance to have even 5 minutes or 10 minutes to stop for a second and realize what's happening around us, because the crowd was nonstop. So it was so amazing, and I just want to thank you, our corporate, our amazing corporate, for creating such a buzz, such a great booth, investing into this show for us and let us to be part of this. And Sanaz, she's been there way like hours before us and hours after us. She's been working so hard and so amazing. It was an honor for myself and for the girls to work with Sanaz and, you know, learn from her every single time we're around her. We were learning from her. I just want to say thank you to Ramin and to Sanaz. I mean, Ramin was there on Friday, and they had a chance to actually work with him and hear from him, and that was so great. That was a little bit about me. Tanya sitting here with me, and Tanya.
We got Ramin on the call waiting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it to Ramin, then we'll bring it back to the field again. So Tanya, hang on. We would love to hear from you. So, Sherry, can you unmute Ramin, please?
Hi, Reza. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my friend. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, listen, first of all, let me congratulate everybody, the 12 luxury consultants that were handpicked by Sanaz women. You know, this time we said we're going to do, last year we were there, it was an unbelievable event, completely took over the show. We said we're going to do it twice as good this year, do it completely fairy style. And again, completely mesmerized, maybe even intimidated people. That's how amazing it was. Biggest, you can't call it really a booth because we had a section for ourselves, red carpet, signs way up to the ceiling. So again, we did it fairy style. We wanted to make sure that we handpicked the people we felt that were going to come in. They're going to do it properly, do it right, and they deserve to be there. So congratulate the 12 people that were handpicked by Sanaz women. I want to congratulate Sanaz and Sarah, our corporate team, for, you know, E&E, excited and exhausted. These folks are troopers. I know Sanaz lost her voice again. Sarah, I'm telling you, this young lady, I mean, what can I say? I want to also thank my cousin Davut, because he takes care of the young ladies, you know, with drinks and water, and basically set the whole place up, closed the whole thing down once they were gone. So all in all, this is how we do it in theory. Time in and time out. When we do something, it is way beyond the excellence that's offered anywhere, let alone the status quo. Ferry, it's in a place of its own. Just like the Work Market and Business Journal says, it's in a class of its own. So congratulations, leaders who were hand-selected. Congratulations, Sanaz Women, Sarah Yorman, and all the corporate team that helped out to put this, organize this whole thing together. I want to congratulate the folks who came from long distance for this, like Anjal and then the New York team, Eno, and so forth. So again, what an amazing event. This is something that should be going on in every city, in every major metropolitan center in the world. So take your cue from what we've done here and duplicate that on your own in your city. And again, do it fairy style. Put a team together. When I was on the field, we did advertising, so I call it co-op advertising. But a whole bunch of people came in and chipped in. In this one, you know, you can create the same type of co-op for doing your trade shows and doing it properly. We have the protocol in place. We have the systems in place. All you have to do is acquire the system and duplicate that in your city. I know that Anjal and Sanaz are online. So Sherry, if you want to find Sanaz, Women, and Anjal, they're online. I believe Anjal is staying at Sanaz's house tonight. They're together, so they can take over the call because I can give you information, but they'll give you the energy because they were there for an entire weekend. So if you can open up the lines for them, again, congratulations to everyone that was handpicked to be part of this event. Again, if you're visible, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, show leadership, learn the system to a T, be visible, you never know, you may get the next phone call for the next corporate event. So Sanaz,
thank you very much for me. Awesome for sharing. And yes, we do have Sanaz on the line. I'm not sure if she's unmuted or not. Sherry, is Sanaz unmuted?
Sanaz is unmuted, but she muted herself on the other line, on her own side. So Sanaz, please unmute yourself and take it away.
Hi, Sanaz.
I believe that they're driving. They're in a car, so you may have a little bit of a hard time connecting. So let's give them a couple of seconds.
She unmuted herself. I think Sanaz is ready. Go ahead, Sanaz.
Sanaz, we cannot hear you. Can you unmute yourself?
She is unmuted, and she muted herself again.
Okay.
Yes, Sanaz, now you're unmuted again. I can see you from this side, but we just cannot hear you as of yet.
They are driving, they worked all weekend, including tonight, and all they've done tonight is basically after work, they went had some dinner, and I believe that the legs took a beating, so I recommended that Sanaz and Anjal to go treat themselves to a nice foot massage, you know, after a long weekend like this. So they're driving home. They may be in the area where the reception is not very good.
Okay.
That could be
Anyone
the
else?
case.
Okay, let's get Tanya to share her experience. And Sanaz, when you're unmuted, let us know so we'll get you copied.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
I am great. I lost my voice a little bit from all the amazing people that I met at the trade show. So I hope you guys can all understand and hear me.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, absolutely incredible, incredible weekend. I was very fortunate to, be a part of both this women's show as well as last year's, and wow, I'm telling you, like, no comparison. Ramin and Sanaz definitely stepped up the game, that's for sure. We had tons and tons of people. I mean, so many leads with people that are interested in, becoming luxury consultants. We had people, literally other vendors that were coming to our booth and just completely mesmerized. So really a great honor, great experience, and I really just want to say thank you.
Thank you very much, Tanya. I know you could. I heard you guys had a blast. It was long 3 days. It was E&E. That's great. I wish I was there. I could see the pictures. I could see the energy, the excitement. I could see so much coming out of this show. It's unbelievable. Like, wow, just incredible. These photos. I know there's more pictures coming out. This was last minute thought to add this to this webinar. So looking forward to seeing all the pictures. Now.
Hi, Reza. I have Sanaz on my cell phone. Let's see if we can hear okay. Sanaz, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely an exciting event. Most of you that are at a conference, you always hear me lose my voice. Well, I've done it again. I've lost my voice. The reason being, we've had a tremendous couple of days, starting off with setting everything up on Thursday night, red carpet booth right in the center. I got so much feedback from the vendors. They were blown away by our booth. They were blown away by what we had set up, but they were blown away by the teamwork and the amazing gals that we had at our show. So, first of all, I want to congratulate all the amazing women that were at this show that helped. We started off Friday having a tremendous boom, going on to Saturday having an absolutely phenomenal fashion show. Right after the fashion show, we had a huge rush to our booth with people wanting to know more about the brand. People that were in the audience were oohing and awing. Show management was blown away. I mean, the fashion show, there was over 1,000 seats. There was people standing everywhere. There was so much media, press, attention. Of course, everything was done to fairy style. I want to take this opportunity to really thank not only the amazing women that were a part of this show, but Sarah, who worked hand in hand, working long hours, setting up, ripping down with me. I want to thank Ina for coming in from New York, Angel for flying in from Winnipeg to be there, and, really working together as a team. And tonight, really everyone working together. We even had some people from the New York team that traveled with Ina, and I want to give a shout out to them because they were such troopers. At the end, they helped us even rip down and do everything. So I just want to say, thanks to everyone for E&E. I am beyond exhausted, but you know what? What a tremendous show. Over 1,000 leads, people hungry for the opportunity. And last but not least, I want to thank Ramin for making it happen and giving us the opportunity and really heavily investing with the awards, the prizes, everything that we had, and investing into such a red carpet event that just blew everyone away. I met some amazing leaders from other network marketing companies that I had a chance to talk to, and they're going to be visiting our office and showroom and getting to know who we are. So I'm really excited, and I wanted to say thank you again to all the ladies that were a part of the show. And I want to just pass the phone on to Anjal to say a couple of words, because she'll probably show a lot more energy than me. One moment.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I just want to say how excited and how honored I was to be chosen to participate at this amazing event. I mean, the energy was so incredible at the booth. The women were so fabulous. Really got to know a lot of really fantastic, dynamic women this weekend. Got to know some better than I already did, as well as meet many women from all over, coming, looking at our products. Just everybody wanted to touch them. We were going crazy trying to keep their hands off the product. Everybody wanted to try everything on. They were just oohing and eyeing over everything. We had so many compliments on our beautiful booth. Thank you to Sarah and Sanat for organizing that. And of course, like Sanat and everybody else has said on this call tonight, thank you to our amazing CEO, Ramin, for making it happen, for supporting us, for encouraging us to build our business, get leads, just really get people to recognize our brand. And that's what it was all about. Sanat and Sarah put together just a spectacular fashion show. Like Sanat said, people were just blown away and came, just running over to our booth to see what we had, to talk about the business and the product and how they can get it. So it was so exciting. I mean, it was just absolutely fantastic. And once again, I'm so honored. I felt so privileged to be a part of it. And, we're so excited too. We were getting texts, Maria, from our team in Winnipeg, and how amazing things are happening there. So that's really exciting and incredible. And I'm so excited about, all the wonderful leads that I got during the show, like amazing people exciting tonight for John Lynn. She had, one of her customers, one of her leads win a $1,000 prize. I mean, what company does stuff like this, offers stuff like this? I mean, we are part of something so incredible and so special, and we're all so thankful and grateful. Sanaz, with the bringing in the wheel, we were spinning this wheel. We created so much excitement and energy in our booth. It was absolutely so fun. People were doing the dance, winning the prizes, and, they were so thrilled to even become a VIP customer. So that was just fantastic to be able to receive a $15 thank you just for, becoming a member of our excellent, company, and just being able to be an ongoing customer, to see the product, and now they've had a chance. So they're not only becoming a VIP member, they see the products. It's almost like going into the gallery, right? And they were there, and they were so excited. So we're going to see a lot of shopping going on. And, we had, like I said, a lot of $100 winners. We promoted a $500 prize after the fashion show. I mean, it was amazing. The giveaways were unbelievable. We had free retailers being won, which was absolutely fabulous. I think I had 9 free retailers, which was incredible. I connected with them. I'm going to be talking to them, again very soon about getting them in the business, getting them upgraded, and so it's incredibly exciting. And, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything, for the incredible opportunity. Once again, to Sarah for all of her energy and effort, all the ladies, all their help, all the teamwork. It was spectacular. And, of course, to Sanaz, for, being there with us throughout the whole show, supporting us, guiding us, giving us tips. We had incredible sizzle sessions every day, and every single day our energy and our results just got better and better and better. So thank you so much to Sanaz for that, and everybody's input as well. It made a big difference, and a lot of us were just learning, first time at trade show, so it was really, really, really great to be with a lot of people who had experience. So that was very helpful. And once again, to Ramin, thank you so very much for this wonderful opportunity and all you do all the time, not just for this, but for everything. So I just want to say good night. I think Sanaz has about 2% left on her battery and 0% energy left. So I just want to say thank you so much again, and I want to pass the call back to Reza, please.
Thank you, Anshul. Reza, I want to go add something to this. First of all, it's commitment like people like from New York, from Montreal, to come so far to this event. That by itself is something a lot of people wouldn't do, even though they were handpicked to be part of this, and it was a privilege to be part of this. So congratulations to everyone that were handpicked and that were there. I do want to add something to this, because we haven't talked about this enough tonight. And the crowd that showed up for the fashion show, I was floored when I saw the pictures. I mean, this is incredible. The Women's Show, which is the biggest one in Canada, in Toronto, has never seen anything like this. Never seen thousands of people showing up. No chairs left, no standing room to watch the fairy on the runway. It is unbelievable. We've highly expected on our end, but it's still shocking. It's a proud moment for us. And again, I'm just completely blown away. Now, if you're thinking, by the way, because we talk a lot about doing a fairy style, you don't have to do a $25,000 setup in order to mesmerize people. Last year, we didn't have this. It was still very tasteful. It was still the best in the show, and it cost a lot less than this. You can put tables with some black cloth, do it tastefully, the fairy style. You'll still be the best-looking booth in your show. So don't think you're going to need an elaborate setup, because every year, since year one, where we just did tables and cloth, and we've always been the highlight of any show we've ever entered. So it just happened that this is a corporate event. And as a corporate event, we want to make sure that we show the world the new unprecedented class and style that fairy brings to the world. But you don't have to do that for your local. So don't think you need an elaborate setup like we have. Just go get some tables, get a nice booth, do a co-op, some cloth. You all been well trained. You have everything you need to basically duplicate what we did here in your market. Back to you, Reza.
Okay, thank you very much, Ramin. I'm looking forward to seeing more pics. I know there's a lot of pictures out there. There's going to be uploaded later on tonight and tomorrow. It's like, wow, unbelievable. That's just insane. I wish I was there. And for sure, I'm not going to miss any other ones. It's just so many things are going on. So that's a little bit, folks, about what's been happening in Fairy World. We just got back from a very, very successful official launch in St. Lucia. And for those Canadians that witnessed it, they know what I'm talking about. They know how amazing this week was in St. Lucia. And we saw the fire, the desire, the passion in these people in the islands, and from the highest levels of Governor General to opposition leaders to Minister of Commerce to a lot of high levels that also attended this official launch. There were a lot of people in attendance. There was just a lot of members. Just insane what's going on in St. Lucia. And really, St. Lucia really got started since last October. So it's been about a year since the plan was set for a pre-launch, then the official launch. And again, for those involved in this process or are from the islands, know what's going on. Most importantly, corporate knows what's happening in St. Lucia. And again, it happened. We started to get going about a year ago. Now, the next one coming up is GWT's Poland pre-launch, which is coming up 16th of November. It's going to be an insane, insane event. It's going to be an insane week. Again, I can't wait till we get there. In this trip, we're going to have our VP of Product Development, Ms. Human. She's going to be there with us. We got our regional ambassador, leader of the Caribbean. He's the one actually, his vision was with the Caribbean. And, then they got that successfully going, and now the Polish division that's quietly been working away. Last month, actually, they finished third in overall markets for GWT worldwide. So they're maybe silent but deadly, and they have promised some massive, massive, massive things to come out of this pre-launch, which I have no doubt is going to happen. We're going down there. It's going to be just absolutely insane. Now, for those of you that have people in Poland, great. That's a no-brainer. You send them out to these events. You contact myself or Sean and for details. For those of you that have people in neighboring countries, for those who've been to Europe, you know it doesn't take long to go from one country to the next. Whether it's the bullet train or whether it's driving or whether it's flying, people in Europe, really they can get around quite easily. I would strongly recommend to get on the horns, get on your emails, text messages, phone calls, whatever it is you got to do. Send out as many people as possible to these events. Take advantage of the pre-launch. Okay, for those of you, and I know some of you are actually from the Caribbean, that sat on the sideline and did not take action on St. Lucia pre-launch and launch, now you got involved and you wish you got involved right from the start. So I'm passing this word out. My tip, my suggestion, recommend, make sure you get on and make your calls and send people out to see us in Poland. So that's one big, event that's coming up in less than 2 weeks. Basically, we have go to corporate Facebook page and basically comment, read, like. There's a lot of great things that's going on. Some of the St. Lucia LCs that's been featured, that's been in the newspaper, and so on. The articles are on that page. Go read it and like it and comment it and share it with the world. I know we had TV interviews that happened in St. Lucia when we were there. We had the radio that was on it, the newspaper that was, writing up about us. So it's just going crazy over there. You definitely visit the corporate Facebook page and go through it. Hopefully you're a regular on that page. If you're not, make it a habit. Go check it out. That's where you want to be to know anything that's happening in GWT world before anywhere else. Now, the next announcements that we don't have the slides for is we got Toronto Boot Camp coming up. Toronto Boot Camp is on the 16th of November. It's the same date as Poland pre-launch. So again, guys, this is a busy season. I expect to see, really in Toronto area, you should have hundreds upon hundreds attending these boot camps. This is where you learn about the phase 3, the launch pad, effectiveness, what to do, how to be effective, where, and so on. So you want to make sure you attend this high-power event. It's going to be insane. Since the launch of phase 3, I've been to every boot camp. I always been to every boot camp, but especially the phase 3 now. It's just, I really need it personally because there's so many new things that I want to make sure I utilize all these tools, all the system, everything about phase 3 I love. I want to make sure I perfect it and master it so I can in return teach people and show people and help people with. So again, you want to make sure you absolutely, definitely attend the Toronto Boot Camp. We also have Lior Scaler on the road. We have Sherry Zhou on the road. We have Renee on the road, which I'm going to pass it on to Sherry, and she's going to share those dates and announcements with their trips to what market they're going to and so on. And I'm sure it's going to be posted if it's not already. And Sherry, are you there?
Of course, Raza, I'm here. Actually, before we do that, we have a few LCs actually have their hands raised for a long time, and I believe they have some comments and they have some questions. Do we have time for that?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead, Sherry. Why not?
Okay, so let me unmute Kamel. Kamel Ali, I think she has some questions here. Hi, Kamel, can you hear us? Hello, Kamel? You have your hands raised for a long time, and okay, I think she muted herself. And we have Maria have her hands raised for a little bit too. Okay, Maria, you are muted. Go ahead.
Hey Sherry, yeah, I think my hand was raised from when you said if you put your hand from that minute, but I just wanted to I just wanted to add something about the trade show. One of the things that was really interesting for us when we were there in the business section, there was a lot of vendors from other network marketing companies in that section from the industry. They would walk into our booth and they wanted to basically be a VIP customer. So we have a lot of network marketers who are actually going to be in the system, and they want to be a VIP and they want to be a customer. And not only that, just become a customer, but also we had many of them call and message the next day on Saturday and on Sunday they were coming and they wanted to place order. That was really interesting because you don't see that with any other company. I mean, if you're part of any other company, you don't really want to wear, you really don't want to use other companies' product, especially when it comes to nutrition. But for them, they just could not resist GWT product, and they wanted to wear our product. They wanted to purchase our product. They would come in with their upline and they wanted to purchase pieces, and the next day they would come back and follow up if they could receive their pieces right away. So that was so amazing for us to see that. And I just wanted to congratulate and thank again the corporate for everything you've done for us.
Thank you very much, Maria. Awesome. Anyone else, Sherry? If not, let's end the call. So
okay, sounds good. As you said,
till 11:30 to some people.
Yes, it is. As for the announcement, we have Lior Scaler going to be in Minnesota from December 3rd to 8th. I will be in New York from December the 5th to 10th, and Lior is going to be again in Toronto in between December the 9th and to 13th, and Renee is going to be in Winnipeg, Alberta, Vancouver. As a big trip. I think it's sometime let me check. November the 19th to the 23rd of to November 23rd. So it's going to be, we're going to be on the road as Rhonda just shared. And team, this is an amazing busy season. Let's get ourselves very busy and make a lot of money before the Christmas coming. So that's pretty much about the announcement. Thank you so much, Raja, for your amazing training again, and we look forward to hear more, learn more from you all the time.
Thank you very much, Vera. My pleasure. It was, great month. Forget about the week. Great month, actually great year for GWT. Let's go out with the biggest bang in the history of MLM. Let's shoot it to the billion. Back to you, Sherry.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.